Hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
hello.
Hello, hello.
Good. And evening to the players. That seems that they're going to die again today.
That's
I
not the
told you
plan.
guys, make good decisions.
We shall see.
You have to give me something to
Just
work
like
with,
that.
right?
We've given you plenty of cannon fodder to work with.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. That's not exactly what I'm talking about, but okay. So, last time it finished as the beautiful Irina sleepwalked all the way to the gates of the manor and opened them widely, and you guys were able to see a carriage in looming in um, the front arc of the gates, and well, you're pretty certain that that carriage wasn't there as you guys entered the manor a bit earlier on. A couple of your companions have been fallen by the wolves that keep on assailing the manor, um, and your paladin ran upstairs to retrieve Edelfled, who was completely oblivious to the wolfy invasion that was happening downstairs because she was so fixated in figuring out where the howling is coming from that she missed out the rest of the bit. So that was interesting.
Damn that
Um,
one.
Yeah.
Natural one. Typical.
yeah, yeah, well, you know, there's, if it wasn't for the dice, everything would be very predictable and nobody will ever fail. And you
That's just the way it
have a
goes.
cookie. But yeah, so it's not me. Is your dice?
Uh-huh. That's what we're calling it.
So
It's all my fault.
well, it's not that. I'm just like the puppeteer, and you keep on breaking my puppets. Anyway, so as the doors open wide, you can see the misty darkness that has fallen around the house. And you see this carriage, gothic carriage, quite stylish. Actually, I'm pretty sure that I have a picture somewhere. Just there. It's kind of surreal because you've been assaulted by wolves, and as and it has been quite um, intense, to put it mildly. And and then all of a sudden, uh, somebody that is not even a combatant just came up and opened the door, just as is. Um, and here you are in front. Well, some of you are standing, some others are just um, trying to keep your innards in place. And
Nice.
the ones that are still um, with some level of life in them, you guys can see this carriage just looming outside.
Cool.
And you hear a voice, very clear, almost with a metallic ring, but soft, silky, sensual. That says, "Come, my darling. I will protect you from the terrors of the night and make sure that nothing ever harms you. Come with me, and I assure you that you will leave all this death and decay behind. Nothing shall touch you, no shadow will befoul you, and you shall never again be afraid of the dark." What are you guys doing?
I'm unconscious.
Yeah, me too.
Ah, so convenient. So you guys decide to take a nap. Um,
Oh, it's my turn to play now, I guess.
Ethelflaed, you
Yes.
notice
Good
that the
job.
moment that this voice is heard, uh, the wolves that were prowling the house, they stop mid feed, and they just exit the house,
Okay. Um.
leaving as if nothing would have occurred here. The only thing that betrays the savagery of the attack is the splotches of blood and the bodies of your two companions.
Yep. Has Irina gone, or is she still within earshot?
She is standing on the jamb of the doorway.
Okay. I'm going to approach her. Irina, don't go. It's a trick.
Hold on. This is where things are important. So that will take you a turn,
Yeah, I can talk while I
right?
walk,
So
surely.
once that turn passes, oh
I'm going to walk up to Mara's
yeah, so
point.
you're no arena. Ah.
Don't do it! Don't do it! It's a trick!
She did it. She walked outside.
I take one look at
Um,
Sharon, I guess, and sorry, Mara, I should say.
blood.
Yeah, okay.
Yes,
This is
blood is pulling down and starting
all right.
to seep on the ground. Um, there is red bits that you know that don't belong on the outside.
Yeah, they should be on the inside. Yeah, cool. Can I cast
She
Cure
has
Wounds?
a bit of a gaping red hole in between her pants and um, the the um, the cuirass that she wears.
All right, yep, above the hip. That's what happens when you play with puppies. No, Athelflaed kind of like Irina's too far out, and Mara needs help now, so Athelflaed will just kneel down and yeah, cast Cure Wounds on her.
Okay, so
Okay.
cast your cure wounds. How about this on the in, Katie? Are you? Do you need to
Yeah.
start making death saves?
Yeah.
All right. Can you please give me a death save, please? Please don't roll a one. I know that you guys love the ones, but let's
Yeah.
let's not put more excitement. Oh, okay.
Well, that's from Mara.
Yep.
4 is good.
Oh, my.
Could be
That's
better.
okay. That's okay.
Yeah, that's still in the red, so it means that it's not really happening. So you're dead one.
Okay.
Is
However,
Mara
I'm
stabilized?
I've got
Good.
4 hit
I
points
can then
now.
Yeah,
I can
Mara
then cast
has 40 points.
I can cast the same spell on Undine as well.
Yeah.
Cure wounds.
Okay, so
Woohoo.
yeah, do
And
it.
that is going to take me out of the spell game. But that's okay. Worth it. Oh jeez. For 3 points.
No.
Jeez.
That's alive at least.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I got 3 hit points.
But yeah, does it seem that the danger has passed?
Well, there are no wolves inside.
May I suggest that we find somewhere secure for a moment?
I'm gonna close the door. I'm sure Arena's
What did
gone.
they came into the windows?
Yeah, but she left through the door.
Right.
The doors are wide open.
Yeah. I figured that was the case. So I'm just going to close them because we need to reassess, regroup, and come up with our next steps. And I think Miguel's frozen.
Yeah. Frozen again.
He'll be back in a minute.
I think that our lady host now has a room that she is no longer using.
Yeah.
Yes, that's correct. There's actually several rooms upstairs.
If we could
Need
perhaps
to make it secure.
retire there.
Okay, so we're back.
You're back. We've always been here.
Yeah. Oh dear.
We have been plotting without you to hear.
No, I think you're frozen again.
Something's witchy.
Yeah, so the plan, Miguel, I was going to help Mara
Yep.
and
Listening.
Undine upstairs to the room, so get them bedded down so they can rest and heal up.
Mhm.
And I'll spend the rest of the night on guard.
Okay.
Before we do
So
that,
as you are moving, starting to move the bodies of your companions, you hear a rapping noise on the doorway.
Okay, I'm going to sit Mara down where she's going to stay out of trouble, draw
Well,
the sword.
The doors are still wide open, right?
No, I closed them.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I did.
They're still open in the map.
I can't do anything because the game's paused. Thank you. So yeah, I'm
Close
gonna.
them for you.
Thank you, sir. I'm gonna draw my sword and walk up to the door and call out, "Who's there?"
Um, and the voice of a man sounds from the other side. Says, "I'm here at the request of my master. She wishes to let you know that Lady Arena will be treated with care, and she will be safe for the night. No need to fear the beasts of the night. And as a token of appreciation for your efforts of defending her house so valiantly, please accept this token from her."
I'm going to open the door warily.
Yep. You see an elderly man.
Mm.
And he gives you a bag, a purse.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to take it and slide it onto the table by the door, or just to the ground by the door. And then I'm going to go, why does the lady even care? She seems not to have cared about anything else in this town.
Careful, foreigner. Words have weight. And I'm pretty sure that you have heard what happens to those that wag them carelessly around here.
Yes. But what's Lady Irina to Lady Strahd?
That is none of your business.
As you say. Okay. Tell the Lady Strahd we thank her for her token. And that's all I'm going to give him.
He gives you a half a bow and he starts walking back, and you lost sight of him in between the mists.
I'm going to retreat and close the door again.
Yep.
That was weird. Okay, I need to look after Mara and Undine first and then worry about these things later. So get them upstairs where they can get settled
Yep.
and comfortable. And then I guess I'm going to start prowling around the house and have a look what's in this bag.
Whose bag?
The token,
The bag,
whatever this
the
token
bag.
thing is. I'm going to spill it out onto a table.
There are 10 platinum pieces.
Interesting.
Ethelfled just looks at it because that is like the most money she's ever seen in her life. That is like, whoa.
Yep. That is an absolute fortune.
And it feels very, very wrong to be in possession of such a thing after what just happened.
Yes.
Lucky.
You should feel bad.
Irina.
Very bad.
I do.
You just got paid for.
Yes. Yes. She kidnaps Irina and then gives us the coin.
And that gives us money for it.
Yeah. It's like, no. So, yep.
Blood.
So,
Literally.
So what do you? So you guys are pretty roughed up. I mean,
Yeah. We're near death.
your injuries are barely holding together.
Yeah.
And,
Going to sit down.
and okay, so we are in the second floor. So this is the room where Ethelfled was holed up,
Mhm.
which was Irina's presumably. Um, this is Ishmark's room. That have you? This is probably a bit of an ungood comment, but imagine that is the room of one of those rooms where air doesn't move, and it's things of old clothes, game and trail, muddy boots, unwashed socks. You know, it's a man's room, and an unkempt man.
Yep.
Either
Well,
by
man.
design or just because you
Mhm.
know his mental state is altered and he cannot. This is not important in the scheme of the things that wander in his mind. But definitely, it's difficult to get comfortable here, and the one in the corner has this big hole that was created when Ethelfled was creating a peephole. She actually tore out all the boards of one of the sides, so there's this brisk wind that is circulating through it, and it happened to have no fireplace.
Well,
So
Who wants which room?
no, I
the
think
only and then there is the third option, which is the room where Irina was sleeping, which is the master bedroom
I think
that
that
currently has a fire going and
I think
a
that's the best room.
ready-made bed
Yeah.
and has
Yep.
plenty of space to.
I think we
Have
should
two on it.
take
Yes.
Irina's room,
Irina.
and then once I've done a little bit of healing for everyone, then we can search the place and work out why perhaps she is so important to Lady Strahd.
Yep.
Mhm. All right.
So there's a bed and a couch.
There is a bed and a couch that could be used as a bed. So two of
You
you
two can share.
could cuddle up on the bed,
Mhm.
and the other one can take the couch.
At the moment,
Yeah, I'll take the couch,
I am just
but I'm
going
not
to
sleeping much.
sit down and
Yeah, I'll take the bed.
Regret life decisions?
regret life decisions, but I'm actually going to go for a prayer of healing for all
Okay.
the injured parties.
So this is a ritual.
This
Sharon?
is a ritual.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
just gonna sit down and go, okay. If we're not being attacked at
If
the
you can
moment,
drop it on the sidebar, that would be good.
yeah.
Okay, so roll 2d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
So that
Okay.
is 12 points to everyone,
Mm.
Including Ethelfled, that
including
was
Doesn't need
Ethelfled, who
previously
doesn't need
injured.
it.
because she
Oh,
wasn't there for the fight.
I'm up to 15. Woohoo.
So Lynn is pretty much back on fighting shape.
Mhm.
She's but a
All right.
scratch.
Kids first scratch.
So you take the time to run your ritual and pass these, and that you are feeling a bit better after your near-death experience. What are you guys doing?
would like to search the room to see if I can find anything at all that it would indicate why she is important to Lady Strahd.
It'll be searching the whole house, don't you worry.
Well, starting with the bedroom. You know, maybe there's a love letter or something, I don't know.
A love letter. Okay. Alright, let's have a look. If you are so kind, please give me investigation rolls.
Okay.
Oh. Sorry, how am I doing that roll?
Investigation on your attributes page.
Ah,
and then
yes. Yeah.
2 17s and a
So
13.
there is a couple of interesting things that you find here. One is a book that is very, you can see that it is a well-loved book, and it's called The Fanes of Barovia. And the second one, it's called The Lords of Barovia and the End of a Dynasty.
Mm.
Right?
Okay. Well, first thing I want to look at is Lady Strahd.
Lady Strahd.
Mm-hmm.
So
Or just a family street, would it be? Would there be a family street?
So
Yep.
what does it says from Lady Strahd? I'll tell you what the entrance of Lady Strahd is. I can actually, let me see if I can give you access to this handouts. Okay.
No, there's no image in that one.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, it's loading. Give it a,
Yeah.
Sorry, the hamsters had to work
give
hard.
it a second. Huh?
Mm-mm.
So let's see. Bring it pop out, and I'll tell you what it says here. Right, for Lady Strahd. So what happens with, or it's a bit of a bigger book, right? And the highlights of it is, it says, this copy is property of Castle Ravenloft and the Strahd Archives. Research for this volume was completed in August of the year 348. Genealogy herein is authentic and verified by the esteemed Cadian Court, as well as the interim ministry of the Barovian Court. There is a personal seal in it, and it has a brief timeline of the succession of the lords. It says that, you guys can see this in the handout as your own uh, in your own time, but it it tells who were the lords as they came, and then the story or this bloodline successions finish on Lord Prince Strahd Seroth, also known as Strahd the Devil. And it says, rule for 1 year as of the writing of this story. Strahd, Barrow's firstborn daughter, Princess Strahd von Serovic, rode forward to avenge the death of his father and young sister with the blessing of the Cadian court. Strahd swept down into Barovia with a swiftness not often seen in military maneuvers, and his forces blanketed the lands and swept forward. It is said that in his uh, retaking of the land, over 1,000 people were impaled from the opposition force, and nearly tore Castle Barovia down to keystone, whilst slaughtering every defender trying to survive the overwhelming onslaught. Part of the castle fell over the ramparts she stood on, never to be seen again. She saw all the Barovian nobles and Lord Argynvost as traitors and brought its vengeance with equal ferocity as she did with the Tag forces. Strahd declared herself the reigning Countess of Barovia in recompense for his father's holy royal blood, and dare anyone to challenge her. Not even the Cadian court lifted a finger. Now that the crown was hers. Um, you have in the big books inked the name Strahd von Serovic and quietly sent Strahd his documents of authority by messenger along with the singularly beautiful white rose. And that's what says regarding Strahd.
And how long ago was this book written?
Well, you don't know what's the current running year in this calendar.
Yeah, I was just about to ask what is the current year.
You guys don't know. But from what Irina said, it's been in there for over 400 years.
Okay.
That's what the town people have been saying as well.
If I do the thing where you pick up the book by its spine, shake it, and then drop it, and then it automatically opens to its most open
Most frequently used page.
What would that be?
The Strahd entrance.
Okay.
Right.
There's one more name I want to see in that book.
Mhm.
Durst.
Oh, good point.
There is no mention to any Durst.
Okay. And just, sorry? I was to say, just for thoroughness, Indirovich,
Indirovich.
the family name, Arena's family name.
No. This is not that book of bloodline lineages like the one that you saw in Game of Thrones, that it's yay big and it has a full number of pages with each one of the bloodlines describing their physical characteristics. That's not that book.
Okay. Hey, never know if you never ask.
I was thinking it was more like Sir Walter Kenich of Kenich Hall. Never picked up a book.
No, yeah, this is about the the regency and kingship of the land.
Okay.
Mhm.
Do we want to rest or do we want to keep exploring?
I think keep exploring.
Okay.
Let's keep exploring this room.
Yeah, keep tossing this room a little bit.
I'm going to look in this chest. Is it a chest?
Oh, I'll go
What
for
chest?
that.
Oh, it's got the crossbow sitting on top of it. I don't know if it's a chest or a table or a set of drawers.
Set drawers.
Set of drawers. But crossbow. Who needs a crossbow?
So, are you guys going to start pocketing things that you find here?
Didn't plan on it, but
Only if it's
Well,
something really.
that's pretty much what you are doing at the moment. So just making sure.
I don't want to steal anything unless it's, really important. I'm not a
It's fine
thief,
if
damn
you
it.
guys want to have sticky fingers, but
I'm not a thief, but I am a
looking
survivor.
for anything that seems to explain something about Irina.
it says you.
Mm.
Dear diary.
That'd be
Today
nice.
I was
Actually,
bitten by
everything.
Strahd.
Yeah, super weird dreams.
Well, the dear diary doesn't seem to be around here.
Okay. What else? Is there any chests in here at all? Or is it just all pretty much bedroom?
And it's been, and as you guys are exploring and looking around, you notice that for being private, it's slightly better than your average from whence you came.
Okay.
So, kind of interesting.
Yes, it is. Can I start, or can we start maybe looking at the walls in that area just to try and understand what's going on? Is the ground destroyed or damaged? Is there something here that's been moved out the way or moved in the way?
So, there is really not that much space for hiding things. It's a very sparsely furnished location. Even as you are going through the drawers, you see that in terms of clothing, it's not that much. It's three doublets, and that was it, and a couple of trousers, and the boots
So,
look
no armor.
pretty well run. So yeah, he's not a young man either.
Okay.
So
Fireplace. What's in there? Is it a big, fat, roaring, crackling fire, or is it pretty
A
much dull
fireplace.
coals?
Well, at this stage, it's just a fire, a big log that is burning slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the type of one that you would put before going to bed, so it burns slowly
Hmm.
throughout the night and keep you warm.
Can I reach my arm into the interior mantle just to see if there's not anything popped onto the back of the fireplace chimney?
There is fire in there, Naomi.
Oh, so
But
it's
if,
hot.
if it's but if it's banked, it's not too bad. Like it's warm, but it won't burn her. Depends how big the fireplace is, I guess. I'm thinking it's a big one, but if it's not, I won't worry too much.
Mhm.
It, it is big one. It's like the size of three people.
Mm. Okay. Um, I don't know if there's anything else in here.
So exchange.
Should we
Um,
toss the brother's room?
I was just going to ask, where is the brother?
Yeah,
that was a question.
where did he go? Why did we forget about him? Oh, I guess we were dying, so.
Yeah, we had other things on our mind.
Mhm.
Just out of curiosity,
Yeah,
what's behind the couch?
as you are thinking about that, we have
Missed that, we lost you again.
Yeah.
thing
Yeah.
you have on the
Oh,
okay. Since it's running. Okay, can you hear me now?
We can
yeah.
hear you. Question is, will we keep hearing you?
Yeah.
uh, you're very
No,
choppy.
no.
Yep.
Yeah.
All went out.
I couldn't even hear it. That.
Modern technology has one job. That is dialing, apparently.
Yeah. Well, I can't see this. I can't see the floor
I
that
said,
we're
"Is
on.
the wall, the wall?" Mm.
All right.
Yeah.
Under
Only the
back.
wall.
Went for a little walk. All right. So the brother, Ishmak.
Yeah.
What were you trying to
Where is
say
it?
about him?
As you wonder what happened to Isma, you start hearing this pounding on the door downstairs.
Here we go again.
Is that Ishma? I think that's Ishma.
We don't know. I would have thought he would have had the
Let's
key to the door, but anyway, let's trip
Well,
downstairs.
see. Is he younger than Irina?
Yes, he is a little bit older than Irina.
Oh,
By the time that well, if you choose to come downstairs, um, Shkonet, you hear Shkonet um, speak up and said, we. I was going to wait for Light to go and find you. So, your sister, well, she left, and you hear how this guy goes into a fit of rage. What do you mean she left? She shouldn't have left it. You guys were here. What have you been doing? How is it? How is this possible?
I'm going downstairs.
He
yes,
sees
Gonnet can
the
do it.
bodies of the wolves. What has occurred in this house? I went to the temple to speak with Mother Donna and organize about the funeral. I was expecting you to turn up with the body so we could complete the rites by the morning. And yet I come home to find that my sister is now lost. And then you see that he stops and looks very intently at something that is sitting on a table next to the entrance.
Uh-oh.
And I see that you have taken money from Strahd. And he goes and picks up the pouch and opens it. And a king's ransom, nonetheless.
Am I
10
downstairs?
platinum pieces. Is that how much your soul's worth, foreigners? And he throws the bags in the direction of Shkonet. Get out of my house. You're nothing but murderers, sellswords.
Whoops. Try and do the right thing, and you're bitten for it.
Literally.
Yeah, figuratively and.
I'm going to walk downstairs now. I'm going to go
Okay.
down there, and I'm going to look at Ishmael and go, we're not leaving. We did our best to defend this house. We did our best to defend Irina. Those coins, Lady Strahd mind games, which you would know. This is your town. We are here to help. Now, two of my companions are very gravely wounded. They need to rest and recuperate. Can we at least have your hospitality for a night? And then we'll leave. And we will try and find Irina.
He lets off this bitter laughter. So you misplaced my sister
She went
and
with
then
like,
take money for it,
no, I did not.
and you're asking me
What?
for hospitality. Well, I'm pretty sure that bag was not there when I left.
Yes. Her man did bring it here, and he left it here. It doesn't mean we were going to take it. That money, as far as I'm concerned, is tainted. It is. I don't want it. And nor do I need it. We had
It looks
nothing to
pretty
do with this
offish.
attack.
Make a
And
perception, a persuasion check with disadvantage, please.
dear God, I already have a -1.
Oh no.
Uh, that's
13.
good, but no, no. And it's like, wow, sounds like you have your problems. Like I have my problems with my sister.
Let us
And
help you.
now, help me.
Yes.
Are you being serious, madam? Help me. We requested you to assist us in ferrying a corpse.
And
Yet
it's too.
you did not turn up, and when I rushed back home, I came to find that my sister is missing and my house is in pieces. Trust me rings very hollow at this stage. Get out.
Let us make this
Now.
right. As you wish. Alright,
Okay.
guess I'm going to be walking everyone out.
Undine. Well, Undine's up to 15
Yeah,
points, so she
still up.
can walk.
Yeah, I'm up to the point, but as we leave,
Mhm.
I am going to walk to the corpse and just lay a hand on it and say, your father has been spelled to rest peacefully for the next 10 days. I'd suggest that if you will not allow us to help you commit him to the earth, then you do so properly before the end of those 10 days. Good evening, sir.
So don't you worry about that. I'll be doing something more permanent.
What?
Wait, what do you mean by that?
What?
That is not of your concern. Get out.
Oh dear.
Alright, big enough.
Undine
What's Undine
limps
doing?
past him, gives him a big, like a stare, holding her side where the wolf ate her. Thing you
So,
do.
yeah, you gather your things, start making your way to the door. Skoned looks like he's bursting to say something very high strung, and at the 11th hour, it's like he catches himself and, like, well, nothing good is going to come out of this. If anything, it's just going to escalate and aggravate even further. And he pipes down and starts walking in the direction of the town with a torch.
Check on the horse first. Go and get our poor horse, or the farmer's poor horse.
Yeah, your horse and the cart are perfectly stable on the back of the house.
Oh,
Yep, they're here.
That horse is bomb-proof by now.
yeah. It's a magic horse.
It has seen some
Has to be.
shit though.
Only the horse will survive the campaign.
Yeah. It's Roach. We'll find it on the top of a mountain one day.
Right.
Okay. I guess we either do the walk of shame back to the village,
Mhm.
Or we skulk around in the darkness and see what Ishmak does.
You tell me. What do you feel
I'm
like
throwing it
doing?
out to my colleagues.
Mm.
I am very, very curious as to what he meant by more permanent solution.
Correct.
To go into. What the hell does that mean?
I think we're camping out in the woods, just in line of
Okay.
sight. It won't
Mhm.
be pleasant.
Yeah.
It's,
Well, you're not bleeding out at the moment, so
yeah.
No.
you're
No.
used to the outsides.
Amara can do her thing.
Yeah.
And you hear from inside the house thrashing noises, glass breaking, and raging sounds. Like somebody's having one of those very cathartic experiences in one of those rooms where you can put a hammer through everything.
Mhm.
But
It's one trouble
what is
dude.
yeah, but this is this guy's house.
Yeah.
But also there is something in the air. And Sconnet says, "Can you smell that? Make a perception roll."
13? Oh, wow. 13, 13, and 12. What does Scott roll,
So
pray tell?
Yeah.
he roll
Come
higher.
on, on it.
So he like smells
Well.
like oil and fire. And when he finishes saying that, you see how from the open window in the second floor comes out a gout of fire.
Oh no, he's burning.
And
It's full.
you see how Ishmark walks out to the front door with a um, a torch in his hand and a couple of vials of some liquid, and he just tosses them around, then throws the bottles inside the house and throws the torch. And he seems to be carrying a satchel, and he starts walking in the direction of the town.
Do I want to cast a spell at him to get him to stop?
We need some answers, but I don't know whether he's going to tell us.
If
Yeah,
you're going to do something, do it now.
I want to cast command on him. Yeah.
Okay, what's the command?
Stop.
Does he get a saving throw?
Yeah, I'm trying to get it
Bring,
onto the
bring.
thing, but I can't do it.
Yep.
Okay. Cast spell. There we go. He gets a wisdom saving throw, and he needs to make 15.
Okay. So let me bring out his token so I can. Oh, each mark needs saving throw. He rolled a 10. So you see how he dead stop on his tracks.
Maria's going to walk up to him and go, "Have you given up on your sister completely then?"
We won't.
He just glares at you, but doesn't say anything.
Do you think you can defeat Lady Strahd on your own?
If that is your wish, then, child. Just step back and let him go.
You came to our house, and all what you brought in was calamity.
It was always going to happen tonight. It was always going to
No,
be
it
tonight.
wasn't. We had time.
Time for what?
Time to finish the funeral rites and go.
I think Strahd was
chose-
always going to find your sister. So
What is the link between Strahd and your sister?
I do not know.
But you knew.
Now let me go. I have nothing to talk to you.
what are you going to do?
I am going to lay my father to rest.
And then?
Then I'll figure out what my next step is.
You know where we'll be. If you think we can be of assistance, just ask.
He just purses his lips, and you see that really he doesn't desire to have any talk with you. Things were fine, and now they're not.
Mm.
It's all
And the
out.
only thing that accelerated the situation between now and then is you. Either by design or accident, you are the culprits of his sister go missing. And to add insult to injury, he found a very large fortune in his house that knows that it recently arrived there.
Did he leave the fortune in the burning house, or is it on him?
You don't know? Are you going to frisk him?
Gonna
Yes.
ask him why he lied about the note that we found being a forgery, when clearly his sister is under Strahd's thrall.
She is not. She has been not.
We saw something very different. She went
Well, I guess
willing.
I have to take your word from it, not the 10 platinum pieces that I found.
Sure, let Lady Strahd win. But
You found them. We weren't carrying them. You found them. If she had paid us, we would have them in our possession, but we didn't want to touch it.
you know what,
And
Undine?
now where are the pieces? Are they on your person?
There's an answer.
Let's leave the gentleman to his thoughts. He's every right to do and say as he wishes. I'm sure we'll talk again later.
I'm sure we won't.
That's fine. I am going to look at you guys and go, let's go back into the forest.
Okay.
Because my plan is to... He's going back to the village. I'm thinking if we just let the house burn. It may burn totally, it may not burn as much as, we can still search it afterwards.
Okay.
If it survives. Otherwise, we stay warm that night.
He keeps on walking,
Campfire.
and the house burns and burns for hours.
Mm-hmm.
And you see how it collapses into itself and it finishes burning. By the time it hits morning, there's only smoldering wounds.
Okay. Still gonna I know it's pretty much roached, but have a look. Is there some metal surviving or something? Is there a basement? Hint of a basement anywhere?
No, there is no basement.
Alright.
Is there anything left of the wreckage?
Is there anything left of the body?
Nope. At least
Little
not
pile
that
of-
you can see. It is just ash. Everything is just ash. A couple of the stone bases have survived and they're heavily scorched, but anything that was wood, which was pretty much all the house, gone.
What about platinum? A bag of platinum pieces?
Yeah, see it around here.
You're fixated on that stuff, aren't you? Alright. It's
Well,
morning.
it'd be very useful, let's just say.
That's how it
Aw.
starts. That's how it starts. We'll head back into town.
Yep.
Okay.
Since you guys didn't rest properly, no
Oh,
long rest
yeah.
for you. So if you have used spells or had any conditions that require long rest to clear, they're still actives.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
That's
it's
fine.
still second level exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. There's nothing for us here.
Ah.
We'll take the horse and the cart and go back.
We have paid for the room for the week.
Did you?
I don't think we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thought we did.
Yeah, pretty
Well,
sure.
he offered that if you wanted to take the room for the week, he will give you a special rate.
He did,
But I
but we
don't
didn't
recall
take
if
him up.
you guys confirmed it. Okay.
It's alright, I think.
Alright. So the light of the dawn coming up from above the hill where you can see the smoking ruins of what it used to be the house of the Burgmeister. And as you are coming back into the town, you hear again the sobbing and wailing of a woman, which is the same sound that you guys had heard the first night that you came in.
Let's try and track that sound down today.
Okay.
Yes, I just walk through the town and try and zero in on the cries.
So make a reception check.
All of us? Or, yeah.
Well, whomever is going to be trying to.
Ooh, I rolled a 12. That's better. That's 15.
Mm-hmm.
And Tamara?
Is trying to roll, but it's stuck.
Here we go.
Oh,
Hey!
nice one.
26.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
Tamara's a bloodhound.
So You figure out that the cries come from around here.
Mm-hmm.
So you're right.
We'll head in that direction. What do you say?
Mm-hmm. Is it New
Cool.
Street? Q
Yep.
Street.
You.
Okay, let's head in that street.
Okay. So you come around here, and the cries appear to be from the second floor in the house.
Or should we knock on the door?
Why not?
Funny you said that. The door appears barred from the outside.
Oh,
Okay, let's not open the door.
playhouse.
Maybe. Well, do we have any notion if it's a playhouse or is this like house arrest or something like that?
How would you know?
Like there's no sign. Is there a sign or a piece of paper on the outside?
There is not X on the door, if that's what you're asking. No?
Kind of. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Eyes of the grave. Anything dead?
Anything there?
Sorry, anything undead.
Hold on. Let me tell you in a second. Move this out of the way. No. Nothing undead around there.
I'm just gonna lean back and go,
Hmm,
lady, is everything okay? And just call out to the
that's
window.
cute. Hello.
Ahoy, ahoy.
No, she doesn't seem to respond.
Is there anyone around in the street or is it quiet?
It's very quiet. This town is eerily quiet.
Okay.
Partly because of all the people that died in the uprising, ready to go out.
Kind of need to know why the door's barred
Yeah.
on the outside.
Are there houses nearby? It's on a street. I would presume there's other residences there.
Perhaps we should go inquire at the temple.
Yes, that's where we're
At the
planning to go
chapel.
today.
Yeah. Alright. Sounds like a good plan.
She was here yesterday, she's here today, she'll probably still be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
Cross fingers.
She's not going
That's
anywhere,
your
let's just
frozen.
say.
Yep, go.
Yeah, I think we're going to the temple.
Yes.
So you bypass the house and go to the temple.
Yeah, we're going
Well-
to ask the cleric if she knows.
There's a reason why that door is barred. I think we need to understand what that reason is before we go and opening things.
Especially since we're all out of spells.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
Whose fault was
So
that?
you guys are going in the direction of the temple.
Yeah.
back to the map.
And I suppose we see the old lady again as we walk through the town.
Oh,
For her
lady
tasty,
selling
tasty
pigs.
pies.
Yeah, buy another one of those pies.
Undine, you ate a pie, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you actually ate a pie and you failed the saving throw, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she didn't. She
Uh-oh.
passed
No,
the
she
saving
failed.
throw.
So
Did she?
she needed to fail.
Oh, that's
No,
right.
she
She did
failed.
not.
She failed.
Yep. Oh.
So
Oh
two
no.
things have occurred as a result of that. The first one is please remove your two levels of exhaustion because you actually had a pretty good night before. So please remove that. And the second one is you are craving desperately for one of these things.
Oh no.
Oh, man.
Now you really need those platinum pieces.
Yeah,
She got you
exactly.
hooked.
Right, so I'm removing the exhaustion. Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But now I'm craving blood.
Pie.
No.
Eyes.
Pie.
I'm craving a pie.
Craving
pie.
blood. Too soon. Too soon.
Okay. Oh man, I could go one of those pies, guys.
So, is the old lady walking around?
No, she's not.
Pie time's gonna have to
Yeah,
wait.
that sweet pie. Man, I think she got me addicted.
They were good. I'll give you that.
The crack pies. Yeah,
Crack pie.
crack pie.
But she's not here today, so and we need to go to the temple.
Is this craving gonna
Okay,
get
so
in
you
the
guys
way
are going
again?
to keep on going to the temple.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about 7:30 in the morning and it's already drizzling and horrible as per usual. So when you guys get here to the main gate that accesses the cemetery and the temple, it's locked.
Mara, this is your thing. Is it normal for temples to be locked?
Not past sunrise. Call out. See if anybody answers.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, all right.
We have a responder.
Hello. You and
Mother Donovich is her name.
A woman comes out and said, yes, can I help you?
May we speak to you, please?
What about? I don't know you.
pies.
Pies.
No, not just pies.
And the lady.
I'm a cleric of Saloon. I would please like to speak to you.
What about?
About
As I said before, I don't know any of you.
just
And you're
about
not wearing a holy symbol to identify yourself. So how do I know that you're a cleric?
I'm carrying my spade, my monk's spade, and
Your spade.
It's got the
I've got the
crescent moon
spade.
on it, and also I've got the reliquary around my neck. But I suppose uh,
No more than 5 days ago, somebody came wearing a holy symbol, some trappings of office.
Did
He
they?
asked for shelter,
Uh-oh.
and
Who?
that's before dawn, after ripping open the neck of one of my congregation.
Durst. It's Elizabeth Durst.
We'll describe her. We'll describe her to
that would be
Mother Donovich.
that would be the
She's the one
woman
that
or the
stole.
creature we track.
So this is your doing.
No,
Oh,
not
hurry up.
our doing. We are.
Not our doing. We're trying to help.
We.
She's.
Yeah, we're her victims as much as you are. We barely survived the last time we fought her.
Yeah. So what do you want to talk about?
Well,
We were due. You go for it, Mara.
well, we had wished to ask if you had any news of the creature, and it seems, unfortunately, you have. And also to question some of the strangeness in this village. It does not seem that all is well.
Whatever gave you that idea?
There appears to be someone barricaded in a house. Barricaded, barred from the outside. In.
Yes. Mad Mary. Are you going to let her out? She has not much of a reason to live these days. Since her eldest died some time ago and the youngest has gone missing.
And they feel it's wise to just lock her in a house
Lock
like
her
that.
up.
Well, there's a story behind it, but as I said before, I don't know any of you, so
We were due to bring the Aderovich body up here with Irina
I heard.
and Ishmak.
And I heard what happened afterwards too.
See, news travels faster than we do. Do you want to hear our side of the story, or have you already cast your decision?
Not particularly.
This
You
town has
are
been.
no different to any other people that has come through Barovia.
Yet you gave them help. Why are you denying us help?
Because I've learned better.
You may not believe us, and there's only so much pleading and wheedling and logic we can throw at you. But we are trying to help. We want to resolve this as much as you do. If you want to help us, we would appreciate it. If you don't, then there's nothing more for us to say. But if you want a chance to get rid of Strahd, help us.
That's that. We want to help.
Or perhaps it is, as they have said, and this village has lost all hope.
It's cursed. Would you call this a cursed village, Mother?
Yeah, that would be a fitting description to what
We would like to
assails
live.
Barovia.
So, help us. Give us the opportunity to fight Strahd. And you know what? If we die, at least none of the villagers here are going to die with us.
You can give us the tools.
Tools. What do you think this is?
Information, knowledge, anything that could be of help.
Hmm,
I'll take a pea shooter at this point in time.
I don't trust you. So this is what's going to happen. You'll come back tonight and you finish your service, or the service that you had promised to the Indirovich family. I'll speak with Colin.
Okay.
I've started the rites, but they will not be finished until more.
About that, will it matter if it was just ash that you entered?
What is needed to complete this ritual?
The young Endurovich boy has gone and done
You-
something rash.
Not rash. He knows where he lives. And he has a clear plan of what he wants to do, what he needs to do. Come
What do
back
we
tonight.
need to do? Okay.
At this stage, you need to come back tonight.
Okay, we will.
And once you have fulfilled your duty, believe that you're honorable, and then we can talk.
As you will. Cool.
Well then. We better find somewhere to hunker down for a good 8 hours.
Yep.
The inn.
The inn? Well, we
Back
have
to the inn.
rooms. Yeah, back to the inn.
I don't think they've got an influx of tourists. Just call it a wild hunch.
Yeah, plenty of room at the inn.
You guys go back to the inn. The White Tavern. Let's jump to
Back to the inn.
Back to the inn.
Inn map. See who's there today. Who we can talk to.
The Gaston girls. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So we're back at the inn. So You guys are here on daylight,
Mm.
and as you walk through the town, in between the gloom, this town literally looks like a dying village. You see that some of the houses are half burned or completely vandalized. They have no windows, or they are boarded from the inside or the outside. Uh, there is no light. There is no smoke coming from the chimneys. And the few and far in between people that you see, they appear old and tired and scared. And above all, you realize one very big thing. There are no children running.
Mm.
Hmm. Okay. Which is
So,
odd.
what? Well, yeah, well, for a medieval village, yes, it's fairly odd.
Hmm. Yeah. Can we just go into the inn and talk to people in there?
Yep, you get to the inn. There is an old guy talking with Arik, the bartender, and you guys come in. And the old man just looks in your direction. Arik throws him a couple of coppers, stands up, spits in your direction, and then walks out from the tavern.
Wow, rumor travels fast in this town.
So, what you guys are doing?
Is there anyone left in the pub?
Mm.
There's the barkeep.
That's good.
No
That's a
pies.
start. I'm going to walk up to the barkeep. Are you going to tell us to get out as well?
Me? No. You're not the first
You heard?
person or the last person that had a sudden change of mind after a small fortune was placed in front of them, so I, I'm not one to judge. And you have already paid for the room until the end of the week. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
You
just
miscon-
if I were any of you, I would not expect any friendly receptions anywhere.
you don't understand what's happened at all. But
Uh,
I understand how it looks. It's just not what happened.
mm, I'll be honest, miss. I don't care much.
I can tell.
Yeah.
We need to get some rest.
So, you have your room.
Yeah. Um, your Perillo? Your your boy that helps you here?
Mm,
I wonder if you can help me with the horse and
Periwinkle.
cart. Periwinkle. I
He,
wonder if you can help
he's
me
Oh,
with
not
the horse
they.
and
around.
cart.
He's not around.
Oh, is he okay?
I think so.
Great. In this town, who knows what that means?
So, yeah. Shall I reserve some lunch for you and your companions?
Yeah. Yep.
Very well. So,
Yeah, I don't know what else to do.
Yeah. Oh,
for the time being, I would advise you, all of you, to have a long rest.
have a bit of. I
Yeah.
think we should have a rest. Restore our spells and hit points. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
unless you want to go for an early death, you shouldn't be poking at things as you
Hmm.
are
I think
well,
I'll rest a bit.
well underinformed, and you are perceived now as public enemy number one.
I think
Hmm.
2. Strahd is 1. We're number 2 now.
Is she though?
Oh no, they know that they cannot
It
touch
seems to be
Strahd,
a
so they
weird.
just ignore it.
Alright. Rest. And I'm going to bar the door from the inside. This last thing I want is a
Mhm.
goddamn lynch
Good
mob to try and surprise us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Since they have a history of
Okay,
such things.
paranoid much?
No? What are you talking about paranoia? Never.
No, not us. Never.
Okay. So, let me check something here.
Are you checking for the lynch mob?
Yes, I am checking for
Oh
how do
dear.
I have to do to lynch people up.
Oh no.
The day's young.
No, we need
Yeah.
a rest. Shit's gonna go down at that tip. I can feel it.
You can feel it in your waters.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So-
Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
So, um, Naomi and well, uh, what's the name of these people? Ethelfled, Mara, and Undine. You all
Mhm.
head out to your respective bunks
Okay.
to get some rest. Ethelfled and Mara, you toss and turn a little bit, but eventually you fall asleep. Undine, sleep is not coming for you.
What?
No.
Do I want one of those bloody pies again?
As you are thinking that, almost as if in a cue, you hear this tinkle from, like from a silvery bell just ringing out far away.
No. Uh, damn it. Why did I eat the pie in the first place?
Because you needed it. It was good pie.
Yeah,
And then you
now I'm
failed.
addicted to pie. Oh, crap.
Crap and
Can
crack.
I go out and search for the pie?
Yeah,
Pie!
you can.
Pie lady! Pie lady! Are we going
So,
outside or?
yep.
You are. I'm sleeping.
Oh, by myself! By myself! Oh no. Uh
Here comes the lynch mob.
oh. They won't hurt me. I'll have pie.
He, she's in a car in front of a house, and
Like, yeah.
and you see her. You see her from, because from the distance you cannot infer what she's saying. She's struggling with a couple, and it seems that they're all having an argument about a child.
Hmm.
And eventually, the old woman just grabs the child and sits him atop his cart, and starts turning around, going in the direction of outside the village.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what are you gonna do, Andy?
I'm gonna go up to her,
Yep.
and
Okay.
ask her like if she need any help with the child.
Huh? Uh, Help? No, no, no. I got it covered.
Is it your grandchild?
Yes, the parents are a bunch of deadbeats,
Oh,
and they think between you and I, think they're thinking
right.
about killing themselves.
Oh
So
dear.
I'm taking the child with me.
Don't you want to save your child? Your child?
Yes, of course I do. So the question is that.
Just a question. But did your child and their spouse eat your pie?
Ah, you want pies? I believe that I may have a couple. How many do you want?
All of them.
Look. Yes, but I have an unnatural craving for your pie. I need to know what is in it.
Oh, I'm a very good cook. Yeah, my pies. Once upon a time, my pies were renowned.
Once upon a time.
Hmm.
So are we talking fairy dust? Uh,
I don't
elven
know what you're
magic?
talking about.
Just they are very, very good. Um,
Yes,
yes,
I
but
just
I would
explained
definitely
you
like
that
some
I
more
am
help.
a very good cook.
But if I eat one, am I going to want another one? If if I run into
She cocks her head and like, I don't know what you're trying to imply, miss, but I don't think I like it either.
oh, I'm not no, I mean no disrespect.
Well, clearly I can. It shows through your comments.
The uh, your pies are so good that I just can't help myself.
Hmm.
And I would like another one, please.
Yeah. Uh, it will be two gold pieces.
Two gold pieces. Yes. Let me just inventory.
You hear the two gold pieces. She hands you
Yep.
a small pie.
Okay. I'm gonna put that in my. Can I get 2 pies so I can have one now and then another one at another point?
Oh, just bear in mind that they don't keep fresh for too long. So
Okay.
you might
All right.
only
Thank
have
you
it
very much.
tomorrow. Yes, well, you're welcome.
Is there anything I can do to assist you with your grandchild?
No.
Do you need escorting to your house?
Oh, my house is a bit far out, but no. I have this young buck to look after me now.
Oh, which young buck is that?
She claps her hand around the kid's shoulder. And he looks like,
Oh,
what?
I thought it was a baby.
No. It's a kid probably about between 5 and 7,
Oh, all right.
maybe.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you, good lady, for your pie.
Yep, not a problem.
Is there where is there somewhere I can locate you if I need more? That sounds like
Um,
sounds like a drug dealer.
You've got a dealer.
I
Speed dial.
she,
Come
she,
on.
she, she's
Do I look
nice,
for the shoes hanging over the?
and she said, I live in the old windmill. If you need
Oh,
me,
the mill.
you're,
Okay.
you can find me there.
All right. Thank you. Thank
She nods and goes away with the child and the cart full of pastries.
Okay. So, can I go back to the inn?
Yep, you can go back to the inn.
Attempt some rest.
Yep, are you gonna have a pie?
Oh, I don't know. I really want a pie.
Eat the
Well, you
pie.
get
All right,
2.
I'm gonna have the pie.
Yep, you have your pie. So make a will saving throw.
A what?
Will.
Wisdom? No.
Will.
A will.
Will.
So yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Nice.
No, no,
20.
you're good. You ate the pie, and again, is this almost orgasmic sensation of release and happiness and warmth in the core of yourself. But then this tranquil slumber of dreamless sleep that comes over you. And then you basically just curl up on your cot and drift off to sleep.
Ah, nice. Do I regain all my hit points?
Yep, it's
Yeah.
like a long rest. So
Okay,
you guys
cool.
are having your long rest just in a different manner as usual.
Not drugged. You don't
No,
have the cocaine.
well, you are not drugged. It's just um,
Magic. All right.
you do have a bit of a dependency here.
Uh-oh.
Alright, guys. So the day passes by and night What are you guys going to do?
Keep our word
Wake
and
up?
return to the.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So let me.
Oh,
So as you come in, let me grab your tokens.
Thank you.
I don't have any vision in this scene.
It's coming. It's coming.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
You see that the doors of the temple are closed. So what are you going to do?
Closed or locked? There's a difference.
Shave and a haircut. 2 bits. Sorry, knock on the door.
What did you eat?
That's the knock. You go.
Yeah.
I've learned
Here,
something today.
Didn't you know that?
Didn't you ever watch? Didn't you ever watch
Shave and hair.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
2 bits.
Everybody knows that.
I know the beat, but I didn't know that saying.
Oh my gosh.
Time for a rewatch of Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Sure, let's knock on that door.
Knock on the door and you hear from the inside, "Come in."
Alright, push the doors open.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, then we know they're not. Well, we're not vampires. I mean, well, maybe we are.
Don't say that out loud.
You don't get turned to a vampire. You get bitten in this world, do you?
We don't know.
Yep.
Well, I mean, yeah.
So the map is on pause, so please tell me where you are.
Oh, I don't know.
At the door.
Yeah, at the door.
Just inside the door.
At the door. We just knocked on the door.
And opened it.
Yeah.
Makes sense to walk into it.
Oh, there we go. Dun dun dun.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, Scarlet
Look
goes
ahead.
and stands in the back of the room. Now, what are the rest of you doing? Ismark sees you come in. He kind of sighs, but doesn't say anything.
Yeah. I will bypass him and walk straight up to.
Mother Superior.
And what do you say to her?
What do you need of us?
Make sure that the ritual doesn't get disrupted. And she points at a covered element uh, on top of the altar, just close to where you two are.
Okay. This is what happened last night too.
Okay. So, preemptively in that case,
Mm.
let's do some spell casting.
Before you start spellcasting, make a perception check.
Okay.
Nice. 15, so 22.
Yep. So, Mara, you could have sworn that somebody's shouting, "Help! Help! Let me out! I'm restrained in the basement!"
Okay. Yeah. Okay, let me just. Had a long rest. I can change my spells. I want to cast. Need to look up spells. Spells. Let's. If I can get it to come up. I would like to cast Zone of Truth, but I'm having a little bit of trouble finding it in here.
Okay. Do you have it as a spell or as a ritual?
I have it as a spell. I'm just pretty sure Zone of Truth. Yeah. I just have yeah, one action, so I can just cast it. It's a DC 15. Save.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's on people within 15 feet of me.
Alright. So let's apply the template. Okay.
There we go.
So you cast your spell. So what are you trying to achieve by casting this spell? Other than people cannot lie to you.
I
within
want
that
to
area.
ask what is actually going on here. I just heard a voice.
Does this have a saving throw?
Yes, DC 15. An affected creature is aware. Wisdom saving throw. An affected creature is aware of the spell and can avoid answering questions, but it can't lie.
Sorry,
Okay.
was that wisdom? Because it's actually charisma, I think.
Oh, charisma. Yeah. But still a charisma 15.
And so Mother Donna says, oh. What is happening here is that we're putting the elder in his body to rest.
And will anyone else be harmed by that?
No? This is not a ritual for harm. This is a ritual to make amends and peace and forge ahead.
And the person trapped below?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Damn it.
No, actually, hold on, because I cannot lie. It's for his own good. And she realized that she blurted that out and just,
Oh, who's not good?
For their own good. And what would you be protecting them from? Other than themselves?
she just purses her lips and starts shaking her head. Mm, 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 mm. She knows the spell.
Yes. I mean, it's... yeah.
Does it work on everyone in the spell zone?
Yes.
Oh, so we've all got to tell the truth. Right.
Yeah. So Ishmak,
Yes,
Mm.
and Ishmak. Did you know that your sister was under Strahd's thrall?
He is ignoring you.
oh
Can
god
you do
damn,
that?
charismatic bastard.
Stupid.
He can evade, but he still has
How?
to answer.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
An affected creature is aware of the spell and can
Yeah.
thus avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie.
Such a creature
So,
can be evasive in his answers as long as it remains within the boundaries of the truth.
Oh, that's
I do not know what is the relation of Strahd and my sister.
Well then, we shall complete the ritual and then go speak to your guest, I believe.
What? Says Donna. You have no authority here.
Burgermeister's dead.
No. But perhaps call it a curiosity.
And she gets really frustrated. I thought you said that you wanted to make amends. Why are you creating more problems now?
Well, it seems that there are things in this village that are ignored that should not be.
You ask us to trust you, but there's something or someone in the basement calling for help.
I said it's not your business.
But how can we trust you if you don't tell us everything?
Maybe we should just do this ritual
Mm-hmm.
as a sign of good faith. And then maybe we can talk to each other plainly.
Mara, what are you gonna do?
I am
You
going
can
to.
hear the person that is down.
I
Help!
am.
Help me!
I am
Help!
going to.
I'm starving.
I am going to stare her down and bring to bear the entirety of my backgrounds. And those who look into my eyes can see that I have faced unimaginable horror and that I am no stranger to darkness. They might fear me, but they will extend me every courtesy and do their utmost to help me, unless I have shown myself to be a danger to them.
Do what you must, but know that everything I've done it with love.
Then I am sure that we will find you blameless.
Mm.
And perhaps it will have been for the best. Shall we complete this ritual then?
Now, the ritual, although you're not familiar with it, um, what you can gather from the way that um, the the candles are positioned and the scriptures and the materials, it's going to take a couple of hours, at least probably until midnight. It's going to be going because she started a while ago. You know that there is basically a main candle somewhere in here, and it's consuming at an unnatural speed, very slowly. And basically, that's like the timer, the completion of the ritual. And so, yeah, she keeps on going. Just before midnight, she finishes, and ritual, it's done. So she grabs the pail that was sitting on top of the altar, and it's covered by her linen cloth, and goes outside. And, and as she is doing that, she is chanting in a low tone what appears to be a prayer. And then she starts going around and into the cemetery.
Shall we follow her?
And she comes to the a grave that appears freshly dug, and it's waiting. And she puts the pail in there. Um, are all of you with them?
Yeah.
I followed her, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Oh, should one of us remain behind with Isma? Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Scarlet's there as well.
It's got it. All right, I'll come out.
So Colin Indigovich is there too, and
Oh, we're all out here. He's out here too.
she puts that there. I'm assuming that Undine is somewhere in there too,
Yeah, I'm
although
coming.
cannot see her.
Mm,
And
Here we are.
she finishes her um, prayer and puts the pail in there. And then she casts Sacred Flame on top of it, and you see this burst of radiant energy just descend from the sky and push, hit whatever is in there, and just blast it to dust.
Uh-oh.
And she said, we can close the lid." And as you guys are closing the lid, the main bell starts ringing in a sort of a slow dirge. the tones deep and slow, and as they go, it's you feel this wave of fear, and you see how your breath starts creating fog. And you have seen this before. Ethelflaed, you're not, you know when this happened. You know when this happened because there's a ghost close by. And as fast as it comes, you start seeing all these figures rising above the gravestones, spectral figures.
Strahd.
Fighters, wizards, priests, garbed with iconography that none of you recognize. And they all start coming towards the road. At their
What
own
do I do?
speed.
Are they malicious? Are they? Is it malicious, or are they just?
What do I know about ghosts?
Make what would be here? In this case, probably a religion check, maybe. Can do a religion or an arcana check.
No, they're both the same. I'll go with religion. Please roll well. It could be worse. By 1.
Yep.
I rolled 2.
No.
The ghosts are the natural evolution of the living beings. So when you die, you are destined to become a ghost.
Okay. I am going
It's
to do.
like the next step in your life. So from life, you turn into
You're a
unlife.
ghost. Of course you do.
Yes.
Sure. I'm going to do my little Hail Mary. I'm going to stand forward and go, listen to me. We can help you. Help us fight Strahd. And yes, this is a Hail Mary. She's got no idea if they can listen, hear, understand. This is a Hail Mary. Otherwise, the next words out of my mouth is run.
You're having an Aragorn moment, but you don't have the sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So
Ah.
they
Come forth and claim your vengeance.
the
On Strahd.
creatures just come marching, and it's not one; it's hundreds and hundreds of ghostly apparitions that just start forming up from the gravestones. And you see that Mother Donna is just keeping silent and he's keeping low her eyes. And these apparitions don't seem to react to you. They just keep on walking they go, and they square up in cohort lines, and they start marching down the road.
Well, so they're not.
Okay, let's follow.
Have I read or seen anything about anything similar to this?
No, you have never heard of anything like this.
Very interesting.
Mm.
I would say.
What are you guys
Yeah.
doing?
And she's just standing there with her eyes closed, and he is not paying any attention either.
Who's not paying any attention?
What is going on with the young now lord, I guess, or the young
He
person?
just has her eyes closed and head down, and he looks visibly scared. He's like shivering and just holding on by a thread.
I'm gonna sidle up next to him. If they're gonna attack us, they would have. There's nothing to fear at the
exactly.
moment. Let's see where they take us. She's just trying to be a bit comforting. I mean, he's a dick, but you know, I'm trying.
Yeah, no, it just it did that finger. It went dick. Distortion.
Inside
Yeah,
voice.
he doesn't say anything. He just keeps on to himself.
That's fine. I'm gonna walk
And
after the cohort.
eventually, all the figures finishing forming up and going on their deadly march. And the graveyard behind the church is shrouded in a thick blanket of fog that makes it difficult to see. And the only light currently comes from a flickering candle that Mother Donna is holding, and it casts an eerie glow on her solemn face. She's standing near to the headstone of the crypt, reciting some finishing words from the Morning Lord prayer book, and it's pretty much silence, barring the occasional hoot that seems to come about from some of the night owls. The air is quite heavy and has this sense of sadness and gloom, and you can't shake the feeling that you're not alone. And as the ceremony comes to a close, you notice Ishmark standing to the side, and his face is contorted in a look of madness. His eyes are wild, and he seems to be lost in his own thoughts. The graveside ceremony is a somber one, and you can feel uh, at that sense, that deep sentiment of weight loss, of the weight of the loss and grief. And this is more than a goodbye. It's to a loved one. It's a goodbye to a way of life itself. And as this is passing, you hear the creaking of wheel or a set of wheels coming up the road.
What is it?
And you see come about that you really see.
Oh, not again.
And
What have you done?
and from the carriage, 3 figures stepped out. One is the elf that is driving the coach, and we have met the night before. And he steps out from the driver's seat and opens the door and extends a hand, and you see how a figure dressed with a big cape descends. And as the figure descends, extends the hand to somebody else inside the car. And you see how Irina descends from the car.
Okay, is she looking like normal?
She a
Or is she a
vampire
bit
yet?
pastier?
She's looking a bit dazed.
Mm-hmm.
And the figure in the cape says, "Now, my dear, go with your brother. He needs you right now." And Irina starts walking inside and just stand next to Ismark. Her eyes look a bit glazy, and she looks a bit pale.
The eyes of the grave.
What's the radius of Eyes of the Grave?
60 foot. In a graveyard.
Mm.
It's gonna glow neon.
Yeah,
What's-
but I
oh
can
my God.
tell like who and is undead.
You're gonna be overwhelmed very quickly.
And with a radial template. Okay. The woman is undead. And but the elf is not. And there is so much emanations in the rest of the graveyard that everything else is just too hard to perceive clearly.
What about
There is just motes of lights.
Yeah. But what about Irina?
Oh, she's alive.
Okay.
Still.
That's what I wanted to know.
Alright.
The elf um, pulls out a bouquet of flowers, white lilies, and The other figure nods, and he starts walking towards him, and presents the flowers to Irina. And as he bows his head and said, "My condolences for your loss. Please excuse the ill timing. But this the constant threat that your house is on, my lord has become concerned for your safety. So we would like to host you," and looks at her and Ishmar, at Castle Ravenloft. The wolves and horrors of the outside world will not threaten you there. We will await for you at the carriage. And he turns around and walks outside. And Ismar just grabs the flowers and throws them to the ground and stomps on them. And you see this mad look is just twitchy, and you don't know if he's going to have a seizure or just steam to come out from his ears. And he grabs mud from the ground and just flings it in the direction of Raharin, and see how it straight on the flat of the back.
Good shot.
And he starts yelling, "You are nothing more than a lackey for the evil that dwells in that castle." And then he turns to the other figure. You brought forward this terror. You caused my father's death. I vow that my sister will never follow you into the dark halls of Ravenloft that loom like a shadow over us. You are not welcome here. And if for some reason you ever gain the upper hand, I will make sure that she dies before she joins you.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to be a problem, mate.
Um, so, what are you guys doing after this is happening?
I think Mara is just gonna lay her hand on his arm and kind of say, in cases like this, it is best to fight smart, and now is perhaps not the time to pick your battle.
He looks at you like, "Who are you? Why are you talking to me like you know me?"
Because I'm very old and very wise.
Um, and as if this would have triggered something in his mind, he just grabs the dagger that he has on his belt, and he just unsheaths it and starts running in the direction of the gates.
Can I tackle him? Crash
Uh,
tackle him.
Something that stop him.
no, you're far away,
Oh, not with my second wind, I'm not.
and nobody was expecting.
I've got my action surge.
You're gonna use it? How
Yeah.
does action search? Remind me. Tell me how does action search uses?
Well, I don't know
What
because
does it do?
hang on, I've got to open up the other character sheet because this one doesn't come with information.
Okay.
That will be handy.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I
Because
Stand
I'm
by.
pretty sure that action search does not do what you're wanting to do.
Well, what? Bonus action. I
wait over there. I just
I can try and
Sorry,
cast
stand
command
by.
on him again.
Action surge. You can take one additional action on your turn.
One additional action.
Yeah. So I'm running, and then I'm grabbing.
That's a normal action, but he has surprised everybody. He's acting before.
Okay.
Because at no point in time, neither of you said, we're prepared for action, we're ready for combat, or we're going to try to defuse the situation. You
Okay.
have just been standing idly like spectators.
Hey, I
Okay,
did
that's
try
fine.
and tell him to, chill the fuck out.
stop.
Chill the F up, mate. Yeah, okay. No, it's not happening.
Oh,
So, as he is about to reach the gate, you see how the figure in the cape just extend a gloved hand and does something like this. An Ismark falls to the ground, he drops the knife, and he begins howling and rolling in the ground. And he's screaming, "Get them off me! Get them off me! Help! Get the spiders off me!" But you see nothing. And the woman approaches a little bit and takes out the hood. And you see this extremely beautiful woman. Ort is quite regal and has this streak of white in her hair that just accentuates her features. Poor boy. He does not seem right in the head. Perhaps it's the loss of his father and the responsibility of being the new Burgermeister has broken his spirit.
sister. Give him his sister back.
And she looks in your direction. But I haven't taken anything. I even broke her back, as I said we would. We just remove her from the dangers of the night. That because it was quite evident that it was getting a bit too much for you. Although you tried, I must give you that. You did try.
Those wolves are yours to command.
Really?
Well,
Are we sure?
is that how it is? Would you know that for a fact, madam? Who are you to presume that you know anything about this land and who inhabit it?
That's one big
You're
mystery.
nothing but a foreigner.
What do you
No.
want with Irina?
What would I? Keep her safe? Keep her safe as I've always promised.
But why?
I have nothing but good intentions on my heart.
But why Irina and not everyone else in this forsaken town?
One of the burdens of nobility is to make hard choices.
What about Mad Mary? She deserves your grace.
Mad Mary? This Mad Mary who you speak of, does she bears any relevance in this town?
I don't know. She has children. She's alive. She lives in the town.
Oh,
Pretty.
yes, yes. So compelling reasons. Thank you for enlightening me. So do the cows and the pigs and the sheep. Everybody has a function in this world. That doesn't mean that everybody's as useful as they could.
Useful. What's Irina's usefulness?
You still presume too much and know too little, stranger.
That's why we're asking you questions.
Irina is the daughter of the Burgomeister. Clearly, his elder brother, who is the appointed successor for the task on hand, it's incapable. Something else him in the head. You can clearly see it. However, because of some of the customs of this land, she has not been afforded the same opportunities as his eldest one. I plan to see that rectified and her seated in her rightful place of power.
With you
I wouldn't
seated
know why
behind
would
her.
you take any offense or make this any of your business. You people that have no stake or claim in this matter.
You're right. We don't have a stake in this matter.
So the best thing that you can do is move on.
We'll move where we feel we should be moving to.
Yeah.
Careful now, you're in my land. I am
Yes,
the law.
you are the law. You are the land.
No, the most hospitable land.
And there will be no one left to govern in Barovia. Then who will you be in charge of?
The wolves.
As I said before, you presume too much and you know too little.
Maybe I'll plan to stick around for a
Please
while and learn more.
Do that at
enlighten.
your own peril, madam. But know this, I do not take kindly nosy people, especially ones that seem to disrupt my designs for no other reason than self-righteousness. And you reek of it.
Happy to oblige. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
That may be the case.
Oh,
I hope you don't come to regret it.
that's a bit sinister.
No, that's a statement of fact.
We'll
You
see.
can't have a statement of fact that has hope in it.
We shall see.
Sorry.
I'm not here to comfort you, I'm here to govern a nation. She turns around, and as she starts walking back to the carriage, she says, Arena, my offer still stands. You know how to summon me. She goes to the door of the coach and climbs in. And Baharin turns around, looks in your direction and says, I would have thought you smarter. Goes and sits in his chair. And the carriage rolls down the hill in the same direction as the ghostly cohorts went through.
Ah,
And that's where we're going to live tonight.
very
Oh,
good. Thank you.
oh,
Oh.
Yes, we did die. Woohoo!
oh, woo, woo.
By the grace of the DM and Strahd.
Something.
By the grace of Strahd. Yeah. Oh dear.
Hmm.
Well,
No, that's good. Thank you.
yes, thank you. And anyone who was watching,
Thank you.
thank you.
Good
Yeah.
night. And don't forget to follow
Yes,
us and
if anybody has
Yeah.
follow us or give bad ideas to the players, that would be tremendously amusing. And also, yeah,
we'd love it. We'll absolutely love it. Any suggestions, send it our way.
Yeah, because we
thank you guys.
we suck, so we need all the advice we can get.
We suck, you don't. See you later.
Probably gonna die. Every week we'll probably die.
Uh,